Listen, okay, listen. Scarlett, what you know about 900 numbers, man?
That they're a paper call sort of thing, and I never use them, so I don't really know much about them.
Listen, how old are you again?
Uh, 33.
You're 33 years old. Listen, I'm 39. Okay, I'm a
Uh,
man of I'm what you call a man of a certain age.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm a very mature man. I'm a very worldly man, and that's why I know about 900 numbers. Okay, check it out. So sometimes what they would do is like they would advertise like a hot girl and give you an 800 number, but the 800 number was really just more numbers to like more 900 numbers. You know, like
Because
it
the
would act
800's
like.
not
Go ahead.
paid, right? 800's like
Yeah,
free.
800 always free. But so check it out. So when I was young, my mom she worked for fuck it back then it was Pacific Bell, and she had a business line that she had to use. So the business line was compensated by Pac Bell. So I'm like 13, and my sisters are living there. You know, we're in the house, and we had a number that was basically for her to dial into whatever email servers and FTP, whatever she had to do for her like job, whatever, right? In
Mm-hmm.
telecommunications. And so what we discovered was that we could make long distance calls for free. But me, shoot to shoot, baby. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna call one of these. I'm like watching fucking USA
Mm-hmm.
at like 12 a.m. or some shit. And you know how like you watch TV when you're younger when it like you're watching a horror movie. Say you watch Friday the 13th, you'd be like, you can meet hot girls right now. Talk to somebody.
Yeah, I saw
Like
those
you.
commercials.
Yeah, yeah. So I realized that I would call this 900 number. I called it like twice, and I told you like I wasn't interested in talking to anyone. I just would like sit there and listen, right? So I chose the option like the first time to like talk to someone. I was just like froze. So I said, "Fuck that." Next time I called, it was like a few days later, and it was like you could hear stories. So I'm sitting here like just listening to these like sex stories, whatever, and this is like $3.99 per minute, right? So
Damn.
what I did
Wait,
was I wait.
3.99 per minute?
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4.99 per minute. This is 96.
That's very expensive.
96.
That's more than I thought.
Yes, no, it's like 3.99, 4.99. Yeah, like it's expensive, and they do long intros too.
Like
They
10
do like
minutes at 4.99 is
yeah. It'll
$50.
be like no collect calls. You've reached, but you know what I mean. And like I said, I was too young. I my voice isn't very deep, so imagine how I sounded at fucking 13, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just like listening to like the narratives, right? I like to like the narratives and this setup, Now, would you say that, when you're let's say you're by yourself and you're trying to get off, would you say that narrative and motivation are more effective for you than just the act itself?
Sure. Yeah, I mean, like, even if I'm watching porn, like, the best part isn't, like, just the genitals mashing together that you're looking at. Like, it's kind of like the whole story and the way things progress.
Yeah, like what is their reasoning? What's the setup? So I would definitely say that calling those 900 numbers when I was young definitely made me realize that I really like narrative and reasoning.
Right.
Obviously I have preferences, whatever, but what happened was I waited until like the end of the month, and like my mom didn't say nothing, so I'm like, okay, this must be cool. So I did that like 3 4 months in a row, and I think that Pac Bell caught on because I couldn't do it anymore. We could still make the long distance calls, but we were like blocked from calling 900 numbers. So like that, it was like October '96. Like I remember one time I was playing like Sega Channel. I had Sega Channel for like 2 months, 3 months, and then we canceled it because we got a PlayStation. When we got a PlayStation for Christmas that year '96, like I didn't need the Sega Channel no more.
Hmm.
But like I tried to like, call it like one last time and it wouldn't let me through. But you know, my 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 love and adoration for narrative and stories like that'll always be with me. Like I actually, you talk about like deep thinkers. I think deeply about why I should be jerking off.
Right. I mean, you need to. It's a lot better if you're actually thinking about it instead of just, I don't know. It's just like a shallow sort of experience. I might be a little bit weird out there, but like, oh, it takes me like an hour to get off. Like, I have to go for a while, and I have to think about things for a while. What?
I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut.
What?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.